It's Dr. Searcy with your video summary for August 25th. Today our quotation was, "Good arguments are responsible arguments." And at the heart of the article you read today for your Triple E exam was responsibility. A man is dead. Who should be held responsible? And what the author of the article, Leonard Pitts Jr., did was assign blame. He said the cause for Mr. Armstrong's death should be laid at the hands of not only TV executives, the people who made the show, but in fact, some of the blame belongs to the bystanders, the audience, who gawk at Mr. Armstrong as he goes through his turmoil and strife. Now, as you read the article, as you wrote your summary and then your analysis of the response, you had to do two things. One, you had to be faithful to Leonard Pitts' article. You had to summarize it fairly, whether you agreed with it or didn't agree with it. That was your first responsibility, to summarize the article correctly. Second, you then had to fairly evaluate whether Mr. Pitts Jr. did his job or not. That is, it wasn't your job to necessarily agree or disagree with Mr. Pitts' point. Your job was to evaluate whether he effectively argued his point. Those are not the same things. Perhaps you thought reality TV was responsible for the death of Mr. Armstrong. Perhaps you thought audiences should stop watching reality TV. That's not at issue in a summary and analysis. What is at issue is if the author, in this case Mr. Pitts, responsibly makes an argument for his particular viewpoint. That's what you're summarizing. And so good arguments are always responsible arguments. Ones where you read faithfully and generously, and then analyze faithfully and generously. I hope you have a good weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday.